Welcome to PreMath. In this video, we are going to solve this given system of equations x plus y equals to 5 times xy, y plus z equal to 6 times yz, and finally z plus x equal to 7 times xz. In other words, we are going to find the values of x, y, and z. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe. So let's go ahead and get started with the solution. And here's our very first step. Let's focus on this very first equation. And here I have copied it down. And now let's go ahead and divide both sides of this equation by x times y. Let's go ahead and divide this one x times y and this one x times y as well. And here we can split them up. I can write this one as x divided by xy plus y divided by xy equals to, on this side, xy and xy, they are gone. So we ended up with simply 5. And on the left hand side, this x is gone with this x, y is gone with this y. So this equation is going to become 1 divided by y plus 1 divided by x is going to be equal to 5. Let me go ahead and call this as our equation number 1. And now let's focus on this next equation, y plus z equal to 6yz. And here I have copied it down. Now let's go ahead and divide both sides of this equation by y times z. So let's go ahead and divide this by times z and this by y times z as well. And now we can split these fraction on the left hand side equals to, on the right hand side, this yz and yz, they are gone. So we ended up with only 6. Now we can see that this y and y, they are gone, and likewise this z and z are gone as well. So we ended up with 1 divided by z plus 1 divided by y equal to 6. Let me go ahead and call this our equation number 2. And finally, let's focus on this third equation now. And here I have copied it down. Now let's go ahead and divide both sides of this equation by xz. Let me go ahead and divide by xz on this side and xz on this side as well, equals to, on the right hand side, this xz and xz is gone. So we ended up with only 7. Now on the left hand side, this z and z is gone, and this x and x cancels each other out. So we ended up with 1 divided by x plus 1 divided by z equal to 7. Let me go ahead and call this our equation number 3. And here's our next step. Let's go ahead and make a substitutions for these fractions: 1 over x, 1 over y, and 1 over z. Therefore, to make things simple, let me go ahead and call let a equals to 1 over x, b equals to 1 over y, and c equal to 1 over z. Then these equations 1, 2, and 3 are going to become, once we have substituted this one, this is going to become b plus a equal to 5. The next equation is going to be c plus b equal to 6. And finally, this is going to be a plus c equal to 7. Now let me go ahead and call this equation as equation number 4, this as an equation number 5, and finally this as equation number 6. And here's our next step. Let's go ahead and add these equations 4, 5, and 6. And here I have copied down all these equations. So let's go ahead and add them up. We can see a plus a, that is going to give us 2a plus this b plus b is going to give us 2 times b, and plus c plus c is going to become 2c equals to, on the right hand side we add these number, this is going to give us 18. Now let's go ahead and divide by 2 across the board with each and every term. So we are going to get simply a plus b plus c equals to 9. Let me go ahead and call this our equation number 7. And in this next step, let's recall this equation 7. And here I have copied down equation 7. Now let's focus on this a plus b. And we know that our this a plus b equals to 5 from this equation 4. So I'm going to replace this a plus b by 5. So therefore, this could be written as 5 plus c equal to 9. Let's go ahead and subtract both sides by 5. This is gone. So our c value turns out to be 4. And now let's recall this equation 7 once again. And here's our equation 7. And now let's focus on this b plus c. And we can see that b plus c equal to 6 from equation 5. So therefore, I'm going to replace this by 6. Our equation is simply going to become a plus 6 equal to 9. Now let's go ahead and subtract 6 from both sides. This is gone. So a turns out to be 3. Now let's focus on this equation 7 once again. And I wrote down a plus b plus c equal to 9. Let me go ahead and rearrange these one. Now let's focus on this a plus c. In our case, a plus c equal to 7. Let's go ahead and replace this one by 7. So our equation is going to become 7 plus b equals to 9. Now let's go ahead and subtract 7 from both sides. This is gone. So b turns out to be 2. So thus we figured out our a value as 3, b value as 2, and c value as 4. And here's our final step. Let's recall we knew that a equals to 1 over x. And here I wrote down a equals to 1 over x. But we know that a equals to 3. So I can write 3 equals to 1 over x. Now 3 could be written as 3 over 1. Let's flip both these fractions over. So this is going to become 1 over 3 equals to x over 1. So that means our x value is going to be 1/3. And now we know that this b equals to 1 over y from here, and we know b value is 2. So therefore I can replace this one, b by 2 equals to 1 over y. Therefore our y value turns out to be 1 over 2. And finally we know that c equals to 1 over z, and our c value is 4. So let's go ahead and replace this c value by 4 equal to 1 over z. So thus our z value turns out to be 1 over 4. So thus our solution turns out to be x equal to 1 over 3, y equals to 1 over 2, and z equal to 1 over 4. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos. Bye.